What's up, everyone? This is the Next Tape podcast with Mikel and
Tanyka.
where we have conversations on different topics. So on today's episode, we're going to do our monthly Netflix watch for October, I believe. It's October, right?
Yes, we
So
are in October.
yeah, we're in October. But first thing first, I want to mention that a channel that was part of our childhood, um, the Family Channel, and
Which is a Canadian channel, by the
yeah,
way.
it's a
We do need to say
Canadian
that.
channel. It was on channel 48, probably some on 50, 51.
That changes depending on where you
Yeah,
are.
depending where you are, basically on
For me, yes, it was 51, I
50.
believe.
Yeah, I had 48. It probably changed over time if I over time, but like
No, it doesn't change over time. It changes depending on where you live in
but
like in
yeah,
Ontario, for example. But the number itself, that never changed.
You
For
don't
you
think
wherever you were. That's what I'm trying to say.
because because I had 48 and then they changed it to like you said 50
When
for
did that
some weird
happen?
reason. I don't know. Maybe it had some illegal blocks, but
No, for me it was always 51. So that
51.
never
Okay.
changed. No.
Okay. Oh, it was a 48 for me, and then I don't know. Then later on in my life, I probably had a illegal box or whatever. It was on your channel. So, but yeah, it ended October 25th. It originally launched in 1988. Back in the day, I was a ongoing watcher until I believe it was 15 years ago I stopped watching. I believe it was 15 years ago
Mhm.
I stopped. What would you, Tanika? When was the last time you stopped watching the Family Channel?
Um, I think for me, because I'm just trying to think of what I was watching at the time, I feel like around the time of probably High School Musical 2
Mm,
was probably around the time I stopped watching because
right.
if anyone who knows, fans of High
Mhm,
School Musical knows the third movie went to theaters.
right.
So I feel like around then, because I was watching,
Mhm.
what was that show called? Shoot,
Live for Derek?
it's yes, Life with Derek.
That was a great show.
It was a great show, and I watched that up to the end when it finished, and after that, like I think everything else that I was watching at the time had already ended or was over. But I think Life with Derek was the last one,
It
from my
was it,
memory.
it was a Proud Family. It was a
Proud Family
cartoon
ended
one.
before that.
Did it?
For my yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure it ended before that. I remember hanging on to Family Channel because of Life with Derek. Like they would do
Mhm.
reruns
Yeah, they
of
would do.
obviously of
Yeah,
other shows,
they would do reruns.
but Life
Um,
with Derek was the only one that was still
mhm,
doing newer
mhm,
shows.
mhm, mhm,
And when that one came to an end, probably around the time I stopped watching Family Channel,
mhm.
because like everything else, like I've seen it. It's finished now. Like
Yeah.
so I just stopped watching at that point. So
Yeah.
I think Life with Derek ended maybe a little bit after High School Musical 2,
Mhm, mhm.
but I'm trying to think of the
Um,
movies, so just that is my
there
memory a little
were
bit more.
there are Family Matters. There was
Family Matters,
yeah,
like
Family
Steve
Matters was
Urkel.
yes, that
Yeah,
was
that's
probably
but
the
that's not
oldest one.
exclusive to Family Channel.
Yeah,
That
Degrassi,
like that was on other stuff too.
Degrassi is another
Same
one.
thing with Degrassi, that was on other channels as
Yeah,
well.
that was yeah, it's probably licensed to them.
Like the things that I think of, because
Original.
obviously it was also it wouldn't be Family Channel didn't have original shows. Family Channel had Disney shows 9 times out of 10,
Mm,
or
mm.
maybe Nickelodeon. Um, but it
Life
wasn't.
of, Life of David is it an original show? Wasn't it not original?
I don't know.
'Cause I remember it.
It
My,
was a Canadian. The thing with Life with Derek is it was a Canadian show,
mm-hmm,
so maybe it could have been original to Family Channel,
mm-hmm,
but I don't know if it was.
mm-hmm.
Um, I don't remember
Mm-hmm,
who did that one, but um, they didn't really. Other than if that is one, that's maybe the
mm-hmm,
only one. I think more like Kim Possible,
mm-hmm.
um, was on Family Channel, but I don't think Kim Possible is just on Family Channel for us here in Canada. We have Disney XD or Disney whatever. We have
Mhm,
that
mhm,
too,
mhm, mhm,
but we had to pay for that. If you wanted Disney XD, you had to pay for that.
mhm.
Family Channel was free. So so yeah, they had
Bill
that. They
Bill
had
Nye the Science Guy, but
I never
that
watched
wasn't
Bill Nye the Science Guy on Family
I
Channel.
watched Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I watched Bill Nye on other channels.
Yeah.
He wasn't, that show was not exclusive.
Okay.
I was watching Bill Nye
Mhm.
before I was watching Family Channel on other shows, on other channels.
They also had Boy Meets World, but that was on YTV and
Yeah, that same
yeah,
thing.
yeah, that was
The
yeah.
shows that like was not on other stuff,
Uh-huh.
it was yeah, like Kim Possible
Uh-huh.
was Proud Family, That's So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Raven,
Recess. Yeah, Recess.
Lizzie McGuire, Hannah Montana,
Uh-huh.
um, uh, I think Wizards of Waverly Place as well was
Yes.
there. They had like Sunny with a Chance with Demi Lovato show. They had
The
you know
Amanda Show.
they
The
had
Amanda Show.
yeah, the Amanda show I think was for us
Mhm.
exclusive on Family
Mhm.
Channel.
Mhm.
Don't I don't remember that ever playing on white TV. Um, because again that's a Nickelodeon show, but
Mhm. Mhm.
I think we should be very careful with Nickelodeon shows and praising Nickelodeon shows.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
With
Yeah, yeah. There's some. Oh, yeah. What's his name?
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
I know.
yeah, yeah. So we
The
should be very careful.
Emperor New School. There's another one
Oh,
that show
that show
that was awesome. That show was
felt like a
great.
freaking fever dream, honestly.
Yeah.
I listen, I did watch a little bit of Emperor's New School,
Mhm.
but I wasn't as huge of a fan of that
Yeah.
because I think Emperor's New Groove is such a classic. It is such a good
Mhm.
movie and to me really untouchable.
Mhm.
The Emperor's New School didn't even
Mhm.
stand a chance,
Mhm.
honestly.
Yes.
Um,
And another one, Fillmore as well. Fillmore is
yeah, I
another
wasn't
one.
as huge of a fan of
I
Fillmore.
was a huge fan of Fillmore. I was. And then yes, The Sweet Life was Zach and Cody. I
Sweet Life
watched
on
that
Zack
too.
Cordy and Sweet Life on Deck.
Yeah, as well too. Yeah, that
So
was it.
both of
Uh,
those. I love
Zoe
both
One
those.
Zoe 101 is another one that I
Yeah,
watched that
that's
show too.
I did watch that show too. That's another
Yeah.
Nickelodeon one. Um, it was a good show,
Uh-huh.
but also so much it's like with Zoe 101, it was a good show, but it's hard now as an adult to talk about it
Hmm. Hmm.
with
Hmm.
Nickelodeon, how they treated
Yeah.
Jamie
Oh
Lynn
yeah. Yeah.
Spears
That was
too
a yeah. That too. Yeah.
when she was pregnant, and
Hmm.
also
Hmm.
how Jamie Lynn Spears has treated her sister today.
Uh-huh.
She's not a very liked person.
Yeah.
She's very horrible to the sister who, let's be
Hmm.
really real here, is the reason she has what she has. So,
Hmm. Hmm.
you know,
That's true.
it's tough to talk about Zoe 101. But anyways,
And
it
here's
was
another
good for what it was.
here, here's another classic. Eight Simple Rules. I used to watch that show for one
I don't
reason.
think that was
I had
exclusive to Family Channel
I
though.
know that was exclusive, but I used to watch that show for one reason, and it was the what's her name?
Seriously?
Is it?
Meanwhile, while he's paying attention to her, I'm
I had
paying
a huge crush
attention
on.
to the great um oh, why is his name? I always get the names mixed up. I'm gonna have to Google it because I can't get that
What's her
incorrect.
name? What's her name? Kay
Kaylee
Kaylee.
Kuko
Yeah.
or
Oh
whatever.
God, I had to. the biggest crush on her. Oh my
Yeah, well,
God,
like I said,
jeez.
while you were paying attention to her, most of us were here to watch John Ritter. That's thank you.
It was
That's the name.
it was a great show. Overall, it was a great show. I wasn't just paying attention, but she was one of the reasons why I was like,
Back to the late great John Ritter.
yeah.
Like that, I mean, I'm sorry, like when John Ritter, sorry everybody, when John Ritter passed away, because he passed away while doing that, it was Eight Simple Rules for my daughter. Then when he
Hmm.
passed away, it was just Eight Simple Rules.
Hmm.
And um when he passed away, like I won't forget when that was came out on the news and was like, what? Like it was nuts. But kind of going through because I did talk about Buffy the Vampire Slayer and other stuff when I was watching through that, and I
Hmm.
completely forgot that John Ritter was in one of those episodes.
Hmm.
Completely forgot he was in it. And when I saw him, I'm like, oh my God, it's John Ritter. And it was he was like a bad guy, but it's fine. And it was really cool to see him. But
Hmm.
yeah, no, Eight Simple Rules, I've definitely watched that on like I feel like it came on CTV or Global or something like that as well. Like, it wasn't just exclusive to
Yeah,
Family Channel.
it probably came on, and then they probably and then they went to the Family Channel, probably like picked it up. I don't know
No,
if
no, I don't think that's how that worked. I think it's still when it was airing
mm,
on
mm.
the channel that
did it
I
did it just
one of the channels I just
did it
mentioned.
just did it just end?
No, they
Just
continued on with it
on
after he died, but they just changed the name of it from Eight Simple Rules for My Daughter to Eight Simple
mhm.
Rules. When he
Oh,
passed
okay, yeah, I
away.
see that.
They
Yeah, I
still
see that.
referenced him in the show and all that.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm. Hmm.
that's what they did to
Right.
because
Okay.
he died after I think the first season. And it did really well.
Hmm.
And then yeah, then he passed away, so they wanted to continue it on.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, it had a few seasons.
Oh
Um,
yeah, it's great. No, like I said, it's a great show.
yeah, I don't remember
It's a great
watching
show.
many episodes, but I did watch some
I
of the
did too.
episodes with when he was on it.
I too did.
I
I
bet you
too
did.
did. But yeah,
You
like I
watched
said,
Big Bang Theory too for other
yeah,
reasons?
yeah, yeah. A few
Mm.
episodes.
Again, I watched Big
There was
Bang
times.
Theory for Jim
Yeah.
Parsons. You watched it for another reason.
No, 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 no. It was a alright show. It
I
was
love Big.
alright. Yeah.
I know everyone has their
She
feelings about
did.
Big Bang Theory,
What's
but
her name? What's it? Kaylee did cut her hair. I wasn't a fan of that. I was like,
she's allowed to cut her hair.
I know she's allowed, but I
We
wasn't.
are as women are allowed to cut our hair.
I know, I know. You're allowed to cut your hair.
Hmm.
I'm saying I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a fan of it.
There's
And then
nothing
she
wrong
grew it
with
back.
her.
I was like, okay, thank God.
There's short hair, long hair. It does not matter.
Yeah, yeah, but like I said, I didn't say you're not allowed to cut your hair, but I just wasn't a fan of it, do you,
That seems
girl?
like a you
Okay,
problem.
it wasn't me problem.
Hmm.
I just liked it better when her hair was a little bit longer,
That's
Yeah,
nice.
but it's okay. But either way, great show. Ace and Bruce, a great show. Um, Haley's awesome actor. So did the rest of the cast. Um, so.
Well, again,
Um,
yes. When you
yeah.
have John freaking Ritter,
Yes. Yes.
the woman who played the mom, like who is a
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
classic
yeah,
act,
yeah.
like she's
I thought she
been on
was
everything.
I thought she was the mom that did what's it called? Married and the Children?
Married with
Was she
Children, yes, she is.
she did that?
Yes, she
Oh,
did.
okay, yeah,
Yes, she
yeah.
did.
That's why I was like, oh, okay, she looks familiar. I was
Yes.
like, yeah, she did it. She's a great actor too. So like,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, so
I'm not gonna start singing the
awesome.
theme song for that one because I will, but I won't. I love that theme song. Oh my God. Anyway.
What, the Married and Children or the
Love and marriage, love.
yeah, yeah,
I said I
yeah.
was gonna sing, but
It's one of the greatest
oh, such
theme
a
songs
great
in
theme
TV
song.
history.
Oh,
Yeah.
such a good theme song. Anyway.
And then you had Bad Bar. I religiously watched that show when I
But
was a kid.
bar, like the elephant?
Yeah, Bad Bar.
Yeah,
Bad
definitely
Bar. Yeah.
watched the bar and other
Oh my
channels as well.
god. Oh my god. Yeah,
I watched it on
it was in
it
other
would come on
channels. It was like
YTV
everywhere. That show was popular. It
everywhere.
everywhere.
It,
You
it
know.
was it was I'm pretty sure I saw the bar on late night
Hmm.
on
Oh yeah.
at like
I, um,
maybe 10 or so years ago.
hmm
I'm
hmm
like, is that freaking the bar? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
I can talk about like those like really obscure children shows
Hmm
that probably people do not even think about.
hmm
Like every time someone mentions, for example, I don't know if I remember this show, but I remember the
hmm
show like the back of my hand.
hmm
Um,
hmm
there's a show called Bananas in Pajamas. And anytime
That's a
anyone
good show.
mentions, yes, anytime anyone
Hmm
mentions anything having to do with a television show with bananas, and someone says, "Oh, I remember that show. There was one called Bananas in
hmm
Pajamas," and I'm like, "That show didn't
hmm
exist." I'm like, "What the yes, it did. I remember the freaking thing. Bananas in pajamas are walking down the
Yeah.
stairs. Bananas
Yep.
in pajamas are chasing
Yeah.
teddy bear."
Yeah.
Oh my
Great
God,
show.
that show
That
was
show was
so
on
good.
TVO, right? And then it came on some.
Yeah.
I remember it came on something. I don't remember which channel. I don't think it came on Family. Did it came on Family? No, it did not.
No, I think that was mainly
TVO,
YTV, if I
TVO
believe.
Kids. No, it was what
I
is
definitely
YTV with TVO
I
Kids?
didn't watch TVO Kids.
And it was with TV. I remember
Yeah, I
it
didn't
was
watch
strictly
TVO
TVO.
Kids.
It was
I
TVO. It was
mainly
TVO Kids.
my channels that I mainly watched as a kid was YTV,
Mm-hmm,
Teletoon, Family
mm-hmm.
Channel. Those are the kind of the three
Mm,
that I would kind of go between
yeah,
as a
TVO
kid.
Family Channel. What? Yeah,
TVO
I
was not
watched
one of
all
them.
three. Yeah, I watched all
No.
three.
Maybe it could have also come on like PBS or something.
Yeah. Oh,
I
I
could
forgot
definitely
about PBS. Yeah, I forgot about
yeah.
PBS. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
yeah,
that's a
PBS
good show.
is
Yeah.
PBS has changed a lot, but from what I
Yeah.
understand, PBS is struggling. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Reasons
yeah,
we should not talk.
we're not gonna yeah, but yeah. So it's I remember that one. There was Dudley the Dragon. Oh my God,
Yes.
I won't even kid you. I will randomly start
Hmm
singing Dudley
hmm
the Dragon. I'll just randomly,
hmm
as a 34-year-old woman, will still start singing Dudley the Dragon.
Dudley the Dragon. Dun, dun, dun,
No,
dun.
that's not correct. You did it wrong. It's
What?
Dudley, Dudley the
Oh,
Dragon,
oh, was it? What was it? Oh
Dudley the
yeah.
Dragon, laughing or
What was
singing,
that
or
shit?
playing a game. If you're looking for adventure, call out his name,
Right.
Dudley.
That's something else.
Grown ass woman, and I still remember every single word of that theme song.
Did you watch every episode?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. There was the other one. I remember watching this as a child when I remember sitting there with my chicken
Mhm,
pox,
mhm,
trying not to scratch, and
mhm,
I would watch this one show that I don't think I don't know I don't know what happened to the show, but it
mm.
was polka dot shorts. And
Polka dot? I
polka
found
dot
on that.
shorts,
Yeah, shorts, yeah.
polka dot
Yeah.
shorts. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm just like, that
Mhm,
show was so good. And I
mhm,
remember when I was in high school,
mhm.
ninth grade, so
Yeah.
a baby, or maybe 10th, but I'm in 10th
Uh-huh,
grade.
uh-huh.
And I remember being home on the phone with one of my friends, and I'm going through channels, and I'm like, I come across it, and there it is,
Mhm, mhm.
polka dot shorts. And I'm like, I'm having a moment. And I sat there and I swear to God, 15 years old and watched Polka Dot Shorts. Like,
Hmm.
I don't know whatever happened to that show ever since then, but yeah,
Yeah.
Polka Dot Shorts was great.
Yeah,
But
it was awesome. It was an awesome show.
yeah,
Here's the most hated show. Angela Anaconda. People
I
hate
don't
there's
know
a
why
lot of
people
people
hate that
who hate that
show.
shit. There's people that hate that show.
I don't know
You
why.
think
I
you
watched
think the
it.
girl is annoying. I
Yeah,
kind
she
of
was
liked it. It
annoying.
was
She was annoying.
okay.
But I
Yeah, it's
still
something like
watched
that.
it.
Yeah, it was a good show.
It's okay. Yeah, but I was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I hear people talk about it, and I'm like,
hmm
really?
hmm
I didn't think it. I don't remember anyone hating it.
I remember people. I don't know if Kai. Caillou's on
Oh,
I people hate Caillou
I
because
hate,
he's
I hate. Did
I
I
don't know if
ever
that was
tell
on
you?
Family Channel. Was that ever on Family Channel? I don't think it was.
I don't
I don't think
think
it was on White TV. It wasn't on White TV either.
it.
I
No, I
think
don't think so.
I think it was on. Let me see.
I'm I'm gonna try to find this one thing though that
Mm,
I saw one time
mhm,
and it made me laugh so hard.
mhm,
I read it to my mother too, and
mhm,
she's like, "Oh my God." And I'm like, "Okay, see if I can find it because I'm going off of memory." So I can't find it, but
mhm,
I remember when there's some I saw it on Facebook originally, and I
mhm,
was like, "Why is Caillou bald?"
mhm,
And if you Googled it, it came up back then, but I guess it doesn't come up anymore. And it would
mhm,
literally say Caillou's bald because his hair doesn't love him, his parents don't love him, no one loves him. And I'm like, oh my God. It's but it was so
Yeah,
funny.
no,
But
it didn't.
Caillou's a brat.
Yeah, he's the face of like spoiled children
Yeah.
that parents don't want to see when it comes to their children. They don't
Yeah.
want to see that. So like
I'm sorry. If my child was
that's
acting
the
like
problem.
Caillou, like we have problems.
Yeah, yeah. So
Caillou
it
sucks.
didn't come on. It didn't come on Family Channel. I don't can't remember
No.
what it came on. Was it on PB? Was it on PBS or something?
Maybe
Oh yes, it was
maybe.
PB on Kids. Yes, it
Maybe.
was. That's
Maybe,
why they
yeah.
don't care. That's why they have less
They would
money.
play
It's
it on
fine.
other, they would play it on other channels too.
Yeah,
Like
but I don't
for,
think.
they would play it, like, for example, like on the French channel, they would play Caillou
Yeah, but
in French, which made I honestly, I think hearing him speak French was even worse. Um, but
I actually got yeah. It was like one time I flipped the channel when I was a kid, and I
yeah,
flipped it channel. It was basically channel 11 or 12, and that's a French channel
for
here
us, it's 16.
16. Okay,
Mhm.
but yeah, it was like that. That was a channel, and I think I heard Caillou in French. I was like, oh,
I'm like, this
oh
made it worse. This made it worse.
okay.
Like, no.
But
Yes,
yeah,
everybody, we
yeah,
do have
yeah,
a French channel here in Canada
yeah,
because we
yeah,
are about
yeah.
just two languages in this country.
Yeah. And
Um,
then
but
we have
yeah,
people's favorites such as The Weekenders, Kim Possible, The Recess,
mm,
Even Stevens, and That's So Raven, Smart Guy,
I
and
literally just sang that theme song like 2 hours ago. Smart Guy theme song.
Smart Guy
Literally two
theme
hours
song.
ago. Yeah,
Mm.
because I listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is why I did it. I'm
Smart
watching this.
Guy.
I'm watching this other show
Uh-huh.
earlier today. Bailing Out Loud for anyone who watches it.
Uh-huh.
And it's basically about like a young girl in her 20s who has Tourette's.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking to this other kid who has Tourette's. He's 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He's in college.
Mm-hmm.
This 12-year-old kid is in college. And I proceeded to be like, he's a smart guy. It doesn't,
Mm-hmm.
anytime he just starts singing,
Right.
he's a smart guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy when you look at him now and he's like,
Mm-hmm.
he's our age. It's insane. I'm like, to me, you're still that small kid
Mm-hmm.
that I used to watch.
Yeah, yes. I think I saw him like one time, and it was so
He's
yeah,
very, very good looking.
yeah.
But of course, because he's the Maori's
Hmm.
siblings are gorgeous.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes, they are.
Him
They still are.
Tia
The
and
twins.
Tamara.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the twins. Yeah, they're still
Tia
gorgeous.
and
Yeah.
Tamara, yeah.
So,
So, like, he
but
looks just like them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I couldn't believe that they were like they're all sisters and brothers, are they? They're like
Mhm.
yeah. I was like, oh shit.
I mean, it made sense. They all look the same.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's basically well, Lilo Stitch, and then
Yeah. I
yeah,
might be the
I
odd person out here who really
yeah,
doesn't care for Lilo and Stitch. I
Lilo
never really did.
Stitch, yeah. Um, let's see it. Sorry, let me just keep it. I just saw something, and oh, The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. That was a weird show.
Nah, I'm for the movies. Not so much the
Movies?
show.
Really? Timon and Pumbaa, The
I
Little
mean, for Winnie
Mermaid.
the Pooh, just stick to the movies. Yeah, the shows are. We don't need the shows.
The show, Sister Sister. That was
Sister, sister.
yeah,
But then again, that's also not exclusive to Family Channel.
yeah. That was all over the place. That was a popular chat. The show, the Power
Mhm.
Rangers, different types of Power Rangers.
Mhm.
And Brotherly Love.
Brotherly Love. What is that? The one with the Lawrence brothers?
Let me just try to see where I just saw that.
I'm gonna check because I think I.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, I loved that show. It had like
Yeah.
Joey Lawrence was in it. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if
Hmm.
Matthew Lawrence was in it, but I think the other Lawrence brother
Yes.
was in
Let me
it.
see. Hold on. Let me just hold it.
Can't remember
Matthew
if
Lawrence and
he is in
Andrew
it.
Lawrence. Yeah, and
Andrew
Joey
Lawrence,
Lawrence.
yes. Okay, so I wasn't
Yeah,
sure if
they're all
Matthew
three.
Lawrence was in
Yeah.
that too.
Yep.
Um, again, you know who Matthew Lawrence is, right?
Yes and no.
Okay, do you know what movie he's in?
Yes and no.
It's either yes or no.
No, that's a no. I don't know who
Okay.
that's.
He
Yeah.
is the son in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
He's
God.
currently dating Chili from TLC.
I
Yes.
see.
Yes. But yes,
I see.
that is who Matthew Lawrence is. He
Huh.
is the son in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mm. Interesting. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
Joey Lawrence, I think he was in what the hell is that show called now? Blossom? I think he was in
Mm-hmm.
Blossom, but I never watched Blossom. That's before my time. But I
Mm-hmm.
believe Joey Lawrence is in Blossom.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I love the Lawrence brothers. I think the first time I ever really watched them, obviously besides Matthew Lawrence,
Mm-hmm.
was in Brotherly Love.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm in love with the Lawrence brothers. I think they're so cool. At that point, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't realize Matthew Lawrence was the son in Mrs. Doubtfire. I
Mm-hmm.
figured that out later on, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, yeah, that is him. So yeah. But anyways,
Okay. All right. The last show is PB&J Otter.
I don't know if I watched. No, that
I
one sounds
watched it.
familiar, but I don't think I watched it.
It was a cartoon based on like, little otters, peanuts, jelly, and butter,
Mm.
baby butter. So
Mhm.
three otters who live in yeah, I watched that show. That show was cool. It was cool. And that's it. That's all the shows.
I do want to
Yeah.
make sure we mention though the
Mhm.
Disney original movies, which
Mhm.
I did mention one before, which was High School Musical.
Mhm.
1 and 2
Yeah,
aired
bro.
on
Yeah.
on
The Family
Family
Channel.
Channel or Disney,
Yeah. Mhm.
and also Camp Rock 1 and 2 as well.
Right.
But it was the thing that kickstarted Demi Lovato's career was Camp Rock.
Mhm.
So that's that's pretty cool. But I mean, listen,
Sadly,
mm,
it won't live long enough to see the third one that's coming for Camp Rock.
who?
There's a there's a third one coming.
I heard that, but
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about it, but I heard about that. But it's gonna be interesting because I mean,
Hmm.
we'll see how that turns out. But
Yeah.
Ca- Camp Camp Rock, I think it was the Jonas Brothers when they were touring. They
Hmm.
brought on Demi Lovato,
Hmm.
and Demi Lovato and Joe Jonas sang like their song that they sang
Hmm.
in Camp Rock, and I was losing my ever loving mind. I was losing it. I'm like, oh my God. But I mean, Camp Rock was, listen, when you have my mom sitting and watching these movies with
Yeah.
me, you know you got a good thing, honestly. She watched Camp Rock with me. She watched I was the one that watched Camp Rock and
Hmm.
Camp 1 and 2, and she watched it with me. She started High School Musical. I
Yeah,
didn't watch High School Musical for at first.
I,
She did. I
I didn't High School Musical.
That's fine.
I heard the hype around it. I just
Oh,
didn't
High School
care.
Musical was it was a time.
Hmm.
It was a time. Like it was
That that and Twilight.
Twilight. Well, it's not a part of this universe, but
I know, but like it was just like people were just hyping both of them.
Twilight was
I
also
think
a time.
did it come a year before or a year after? I remember.
I was 16 or 17 when Twilight came out for the first time. And was 17 when High School Musical 3 came out because I was in my last year of high
Yeah,
school.
so it was a year apart.
So it would
It
have
was a year.
been High School Musical would have probably been 2 years prior, a year or two prior.
I was
Because
it was
it did High School Musical because it would be in the summertime. So they
mhm.
did High School Musical 1 first, and then High School Musical 2 was the following year. And
Mhm.
then it waited a little bit, and then it did High School Musical 3, which went out in theaters. That was the only movie that of the three that went out in theaters. But
Yeah.
yeah, my mom started with High School Musical before I did. I started with High School Musical too, and then my mom bought me the High School Musical 1 and 2, and then when 3 came out, I got that. So I own all three of them. They're in my house somewhere. But yeah, no, it was obviously don't watch them now if you waited this long.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it was a time,
yeah. It was a
and you
time.
had to be in it when it
Um,
was happening to
Vanessa
really
Hudgens.
understand.
Vanessa Hudgens is beautiful. That I had to admit. So
Yeah,
that's
she annoys me now, but she kind of annoyed me then too, to be totally honest with you. But
why she know you?
I don't know if
Is it
there's something
reading?
about her that does bug to me. I don't know what it is. I cannot tell you. But she
Hmm.
always kind of. I listen. I would listen to. I loved watching her in High School Musical. I love the songs that she did. She had a very mini solo career for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
And I have some of her, like I listen to some of her songs even today,
Hmm.
but there's just something about her. I don't know what it is that bugs me.
She hasn't. No, no, she hasn't. She wasn't ever in the news. Like she wasn't. Like she didn't departure like all these a lot of these Disney actors. So like, and then you hear something from some of these like Disney actors, you know. So
Yeah.
she just did her own thing and just like stay out of the limelight. And you
No,
know,
she
I
didn't
think
really stay out of
if
the
you
limelight. She just moved differently.
yeah,
She
she
was still
moved it there.
singing. She was still,
Yeah.
I mean, she was on Masked Singer only a couple years ago. Like
Hmm.
she's not really been out of the
Oh no, I mean like
limelight per
like
se.
obviously, yeah, I'm like she obviously she got a singing career and then she like like people like Eminem who just like just will drop an album and just
Yeah.
get out of the scene like they're
Yeah,
not
but that
like
wasn't always Eminem's movements, right? He
album
wasn't
time when it,
always doing that. That he's only done that of late because
hmm
he's healthier now, you know? He wasn't so
yeah.
healthy before. So that's not kind of what would
I
happen.
mean
But
during his early years he when he dropped an album he would make noise and
I
get
remember
after
him still
celebrities
being,
etc.
but he would still
You don't
be out there doing a lot more
you don't think so?
and being a little bit
Mm.
more visible when he was younger. Now it's not so
Mm.
much. He'll
Mm.
do his thing and then he's gone. Um,
I thought you always did like album time. You'll make noise, da, 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 and then have some rap beef with some celebrity or whatever, and then he just when the album rolls out and it's done, he just goes back behind the scenes until another album
but you
drops.
have to also remember the differences of the
Mm.
early 2000s
Hmm.
and what that looked like
Yeah,
versus now.
yeah.
Um, celebrities in the limelight is very different now than it ever was
Hmm.
when we were younger
Hmm.
at that time when he would have,
He started. I believe when I start when I start when I started to see him do that more was around relapse. That's when he started to,
around there. Yeah.
yeah, around
Yeah.
relapse. I don't know if before I was more falling in 50 than Eminem, but but yeah.
I
J
think again he really
hmm
tends to stay out of
Yeah, yeah.
um
J
I think it helps maintain his probably
hmm
helps him maintain his sobriety and
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
healthy, which
hmm
he does seem very healthy. So let's,
hmm
keep that
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. But anyways, that is it for the Family Channels from 1988 to 2025. Rest in
It's as
peace.
old as you
Great.
are.
Yeah, I know. That's 37,
You have to think about it.
38 years,
You have to think
37
about it.
years. Yeah, yeah, I know.
37.
Sadly. Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
rest in peace.
I'm still
Great
younger than the
shows.
Family Channel.
I don't know. We talked about Chorus Entertainment going through changes.
Oh, they've been going through it
Yeah, a
for
lot of
years.
changes. Like I invested in their company as well. So like basically,
Oh, you did?
yes,
Yikes, that
yes.
was a bad
Like
idea.
you like
I wouldn't be
for
investing in any type of
yeah.
network
The thing
cable
is,
type situation.
because they
Those
were
are the
so
things that are going under.
yeah, I
I
know
won't even touch it.
they're so part of my childhood. YTV and family, the Family Channel to the point I was like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I'll invest in a company. It was trending at $5. Now it's at like 62, somewhere between 62 cents now.
I unfortunately
Yeah.
with
So
where things are going, we talked about it.
yeah,
Um, Cable television is just not so
yeah.
prevalent. People do not
hmm hmm
purchase cable television,
Yeah, no,
right?
they don't. They
And
don't.
even then, like even the cable television, I'll tell you, like
hmm
so many changes within cable television as
hmm
well. Like
hmm
certain things just do not exist anymore. You're not able to get access to anymore. Like it's just changed so much.
hmm
Like MTV, we don't get MTV anymore
Nope.
in this country. So,
Nope.
um, so many changes have happened. Like,
And
oh God, I don't even know if we have access to BET anymore. I haven't watched BET in so long,
yeah, this BT's still on, but like it's not
but it's
as
so different now.
yeah, it is.
BET has become like what MTV was. MTV started off just
Yeah.
playing music. BET would at least
It's
have those moments.
what's
Not
his
even,
what's his name now? Is running the MTV now. What's his name? The white guy.
I don't
The
know.
short white guy.
I don't know.
That was
No clue who's running MTV.
the guy with the Rob and oh my god. The guy with the short white guy
Nope.
and he has the black bodyguard, the
Nope.
skateboard. Okay,
No. No.
um,
Who is this?
I'll send it.
The
Let
only
me
person
see
I
it.
know with this the what you just said, um, is Tony Hawk.
Let me see.
That's it.
Let me see. Rob and
Skateboard.
Big. There we go.
Yeah, I don't
All
know who
right.
that is. The only person
Rob,
I know who does skateboarding is okay.
what's
It's not
his
Tony
name?
Hawk.
Rob. Oh, yeah, well, Rob did die deck. I don't know his last name, but yeah, he's taken over
Wait,
with his yeah,
hold on.
MTV. Yeah. I think you know who he is.
I'm because you said that last name. And I'm like, wait a minute. Who owns
Yeah, he is the
MTV?
owner. He's part owner. His show called was it Ridiculous?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Him?
Yes. He's like basically
That's why I said when you said the last name, I'm like, wait a minute, it's another guy from Ridiculousness.
yes, him. Yep. That's where he started
Short?
from.
You said short? He's not that
He,
short.
he's short
He's not that short.
compared to his yeah compared to his partner Big. Yeah, he was slightly short.
I don't think he's that short. But anyways, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Um,
well, yeah. Well, he took over. Yeah, he took over. His show has been taken over to MTV, and that's basically what MTV has
oh
become.
yeah, I know. I
It's,
would watch
it's
Ridiculousness
just
like all the time.
it's just I don't know.
I think besides like Jersey Shore,
hmm
which I
Oh,
obviously watched all the time,
hmm
Ridiculousness was probably the next thing I watched like all the
it
time.
was basically a discount YouTube. I'm like, I just like felt disinterested. I was like, It's
I thought it was
basically
whatever. I
I
don't
felt
care.
like you could watch this shit on YouTube. I was
Well,
like,
yeah, it's like,
what's
where do you
this
think they're getting
needed?
the videos from? They are getting the videos most
I'm
likely from
like,
like YouTube or whatever, but it's
why is
about
this?
the reaction. That's what it was about the reaction of the videos, that was the whole premise of the show. Um,
It's-
but
so
I mean, they still
what's
play it on like
much music store? Wow.
Much Music is still around. Much Music is again kind of piggybacking off of like MTV and
Yeah,
BET.
yeah, they did. Yeah, I
They
remember.
stopped
Yeah,
kind of doing music. They
yeah,
mainly do like television shows, movies.
television shows. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, yeah. Much Music is still around. But you remember how they would have much more music? They don't.
Yes,
That's been gone forever.
that's fine.
That's
That's
they. It's now just CTV Life. CTV has been broken down into different things now. Like they have CTV Regular, CTV Life, CTV. I
mm,
think it's like Space or something like that. But
see, I don't know.
yeah, like
See, I
that's
don't
kind
have.
of
I don't have the.
that's kind of what they've done now with
Okay.
with with that and took over like whatever channels they were before. They kind of took it over and named it that. But um,
Mhm.
yeah, so that's kind of what's
That's
happened
actually
in
yeah.
that sense.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
all
So
right,
speaking of cable being gone,
fuck
and
Netflix.
it's on Netflix. Yeah,
Yeah,
because that's what took it over.
just
But
streaming in general. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going first.
But yeah. So we're gonna name our our shows and movies that we watched, and
Okay.
on Netflix in October. So yeah,
Mm,
go ahead.
let's start with the main thing for me because it's going to kind of piggyback off of the other things that I watched, or at least
Hmm.
some of the other things that I watched. Um, did you watch Ed Gein?
One episode.
Huh?
Is it a movie or is it a?
No, did you
Is it
watch the
that
Monster? Monster Ed
I
Gein.
watched one episode and that's basically it.
That's all you've
I was
watched?
sick. I was sick. I couldn't I couldn't watch anymore because I wanted to rest. So
Okay, well,
yeah. Go ahead,
am
spoil
I
it for me.
spoiling it for you right now?
No, you're not. Because I probably will forget, most likely 9 out of 10. Go
All
ahead.
right. So, Monster Ed Gein, y'all. So if you haven't watched it, skip
Hmm.
ahead.
Hmm.
But hopefully you have at this point. Um,
Or plug your ears too if you're, not used to spoilers. Like,
um,
uh,
I will say this. I thought Charlie, I think it's Hunnam,
mhm,
I thought it was great. I thought he played Ed Gein perfectly.
mhm.
I do know that Ed Gein didn't actually sound like that.
Excuse
Um, I'm assuming, Mikel, you understand what I'm trying to say because you at least watched one episode. He didn't
me. Hmm.
actually
Hmm.
have like the high pitched sounding voice,
Yeah.
but close enough. Um, I will say that I'm sorry, I do not remember Metcalf. Metcalf. What's her full name? Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Aunt
Yeah,
Jackie.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you're
Mhm.
old, you'll know who I'm talking about. But Aunt Jackie, which I thought, first of all, she was perfect in playing his mother. Perfect. When I saw her, I'm like, that's it. That
Mhm.
is the woman who is going to play this man's mother.
Mhm.
She
Mhm.
is perfect.
Mhm.
Because I don't know if you've kind of gathered, Mikhail, his mom was a very overbearing woman and would definitely use religion and stuff like that to guilt her children.
Yeah,
Um,
she would, yeah.
she honestly, I think the true monster is actually her.
Mhm.
I mean, so is Agane, but I really think the true monster in this equation was her. I think
Mhm.
she created her son as to who he would be.
Interesting.
Um, but I thought she was perfect. I thought,
Mhm.
here's what I thought, because again,
Mhm.
I can't remember. Like, you didn't watch the second Scream movie, right?
No, I haven't watched it. I
No, so
only
you only
watched the
watched the
first
first
one.
one.
Yeah, the first one that you told me about. Yeah.
So if I remember, they did kind of talk about it a little bit. That this
Mhm.
the in the second movie, the second ghost face was Billy Loomis's mother,
Mhm.
who was played by Aunt Jackie, played by the woman who plays the mom in Monster. And I swear that girl, she's woman. She is an incredible actress, first of all. But I swear, she, in a sense, it felt like she auditioned
Mhm.
while doing the Scream movie for this role. I mean, if anything, just to kind of see the parallels, um, definitely go back if you haven't watched it, and everybody,
Mhm.
and
Mhm. Mhm.
watch that final scene in Scream 2 when she does reveal herself and
Mhm.
just the depravity that is that ugh, okay. I can go on forever, but I thought she was incredible.
Mhm.
So I'll say that. I thought everyone was incredible in terms of their acting. I'll also say I'm saying all the good parts first.
Mhm.
I'll also say that having the mine hunter element towards the end of the
Mhm.
season
Mhm.
felt so good. I was so excited. I was so happy. I was jumping for joy. Like they literally had what felt like scenes ripped out of Mindhunter
Mm.
and put it in this. And it felt so good. Like, bring it back. But it felt so good. And one more thing I'll say. I thought it
Mhm.
was in incredible. You haven't gotten here yet.
Mhm.
But you probably won't remember this either.
Mhm.
But what they do towards the end is they introduce other serial killers. They introduce the foot fetish guy or the shoe fetish guy. They introduce. I don't think they show Ed Kemper, but they no, actually they do show Ed Kemper very briefly. They show Ted Bundy. They show um uh Robert Speck. They introduce these other serial killers, and there's a reason why they do.
So towards the end, they.
Towards the end, they start showing Ted Bundy and his. There's a reason. I'll get to the reason why to kind of make it make sense for you. It's
Yeah.
not because they're bringing a Ted Bundy monster. If they do, it's not going to happen yet because we already know what the first season
So
is.
wait. Didn't they already did Tim Buddy or
No,
did what's it,
we talked about this. No,
Efron Zac
yes, but that
Efron?
has nothing to do with monster.
Really? Oh wow.
No,
Okay.
no, it has nothing to do with monster. That movie was years ago, and nothing to do with monster. The first season of Monster was
Great
Dahmer.
movie. Awful person. By the way.
Oh yes, Ted Bundy is an awful person.
Yeah.
Well, the movie was good. Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
The only thing I had with, not issue with,
Mhm.
but not issue with, because I don't want to say it like that, because I don't think we needed to see him actually doing the horrible things that he was doing.
Mhm.
But I felt like they barely showed it, and I know the movie was from the perspective of the woman he was with during that time,
Mhm.
so I get that part. But it was just I wanted to show more. I wanted to see more of the fact that this man is such a disgusting human, or was because he's dead. But I kind of wanted to see some of that, but they didn't. Um,
Mhm.
I think there does need to be a happy medium between that.
Maybe.
Because I do feel they went overboard with the Menendez brothers
Mhm.
with because again I don't think you've seen that season either fully. But when they show him
No, I
in
haven't. I saw Jeffrey. Yeah,
you
I
saw
saw
Jeffrey
Jeffrey.
Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer
Yes.
was actually a little bit more easier to handle.
Yeah.
Um, if that's what you want to say, but with Menendez, it felt very when they show them killing
Mm.
their parents, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Interesting.
And I'm just like, you guys didn't have to do that. You
So,
didn't have to show literally their heads exploding because of this gunshot. Like you didn't have to do that.
mm,
We didn't have to see. I mean, listen, I've
mm,
said it
mm,
before and I've said it again. I think Jose Menendez was a horrible person and he was
mhm,
disgusting, not just to his sons, but to other
mhm,
younger men as well. So
mhm,
I think he was an absolute disgrace and he was disgusting. However,
mhm,
no one truly deserves that.
mhm.
Um, I
I
don't know what would have been a better course of action, but no one really deserves that. I
mhm.
did not need to see or hear his brain falling out of his skull. I didn't need that.
Um,
I know that's what happens. We know that if we know anything about
I
his
mean,
case.
you said you want.
Mm,
You said you wanted something a bit more extreme. You got it with this,
that
so.
was too extreme. I need a happy medium. Like I said, I think Dahmer was a little bit more,
Mhm,
I don't want to use the word palatable
mhm,
when we're talking about Dahmer, but
mhm.
easier to, I don't want to say digest either. God damn it. What
Right.
can you say that doesn't sound disgusting when we talk about Dahmer? It was just easier to watch. I guess.
Easy on the eyes to watch.
I don't like that either.
That's that. That's that. I know. it, it wasn't. I mean,
It's hard to
like,
talk about when you know what he did. So it's,
yeah, I
yeah,
know. I
yeah.
know. Like I
But
said, disgusting human being. Great show. Same
now
with the
listen,
same with the movie with Ted Bundy.
I don't know what is happening in fucking Wisconsin because Ed Gein was also from Wisconsin as well. Y'all
Wow.
need to, y'all okay? Y'all good? Because we have one guy wearing dead
Mhm,
body skin suits,
mhm.
and then 40 years later, we have someone eating people. Y'all good? Um, but yes, as I was saying,
Yeah.
the Robert Speck of it all, the
Mhm,
actor who plays Robert Speck,
mhm,
for those who know Hocus Pocus, you know who plays him. And I was like, "Oh my God, like
mhm.
what?" Like
Yeah.
that was pretty cool.
Mhm,
And I thought he did. I don't know a lot about Robert Speck. That's one I don't think I've really dived into. Um, so I was a little bit I feel like I have heard the case at least once, but I don't remember any details of Robert Speck. Um, but anyways, the whole point is they showed all of these different serial killers, especially Ted Bundy was the kind of the thing, and they show, um, you know, the FBI going in and
mhm.
talking to Ed Gein about how can we find Ted Bundy or find the guy who's doing those crimes. Ed Gein had nothing to do with the capture of Ted Bundy. Nothing.
So, what
Nothing. That was
Netflix is probably try to do is connect it to the.
but how? Why? Because here's my thing. You already know your next season is literally like 100 years before Ed Gein was even thought about. So how does that work? Unless you were going to do Ted Bundy next. But what I think they were trying to do
Mhm,
was create this link
mhm,
of Ed Gein is like the serial killers of serial killers. So, of course, he would have been a part of capturing other serial killers. No, because first of all, we really don't know if Ed Gein is a serial killer.
mhm,
We do not know that. As far as we know,
mhm,
he killed two people, and we know three people constitutes serial killer. So
mhm,
we don't even know if he's a serial killer. Okay.
mhm.
And number two, he had nothing to do with Ted Bundy. When I saw that, I'm like, wait a minute, what? that does not ring true to me because that's not what I remember. It was Ed Kemper. Ed Kemper helped with the capture of Ted Bundy.
Mhm.
Um, and the shoe fetish guy too. Can't remember his name right now. The two of them helped with the capture of Ted Bundy. Ed Gein had nothing to do with it.
Mhm.
So that part was like, okay, so you're creating lies, and that's not the only lies.
Mhm.
They also created these lies that he had relationship, or at least one relationship with one of his victims. That is not
Mhm.
true. He didn't have a relationship with one of his victims. And
Mhm.
they created this other woman,
Mhm.
or not so much create another, she is a real person, and said that he was engaged to her and they had this relationship and this, that, or the other. No, they didn't. I mean, maybe they could have, but she says they didn't. He says I believe he said that they didn't, that they went out a couple times. That's it. They did not have a relationship. And honestly, I would be suing the hell out of Netflix if I was her because they basically made it seem like number one, she was just as depraved as he was. And you'll see when you kind of go through. Maybe
Mhm.
you've already seen it's the Adeline girl. You'll kind of see there's like, is this girl like, is she okay? It
Mhm.
gets worse.
Mhm.
And they also made it seem that she killed somebody at some
Mhm.
point.
Mhm.
And she's the reason he's going and grave digging and finding dead women, or women who look like his mother, because
Mhm.
spoiler alert, his mom dies. And I'm like, but we don't, what? Like, never once have we talked about a woman being involved with him finding other bodies. Like, what the
Mhm.
hell is this? So it's more about the fact that you are essentially making it seem that the women he killed, because he does kill two people,
Mhm.
the women that he killed,
Mhm.
he had some kind of relationship with prior to. Ed Gein was a very awkward man.
Mhm.
He
So,
was most likely a virgin.
mhm.
He had no like
Hmm.
experience with women
Really? He didn't have any type of relationship with
because
any
of
type
his
of woman?
mother. His mother.
Mm.
His mother would say to him, "Women are the devil. You don't lie with the devil." Like she would say
Right.
shit like that to him.
Mm. Mm.
Um, and unfortunately, it really got into his head.
Mhm.
The only person that maybe it didn't get into their head so much was his brother,
Mhm.
but then his brother mysteriously, quote unquote, dies, and they suspected that Gein could have been the one who did it.
Mhm.
You'll see when you get to it,
Mhm. Mhm.
but
Okay.
they don't know whether or not he actually did kill him. They were never able to corroborate that, but it has always been widely suspected that he did,
Mm.
potentially by accident. It's so we'll say that, but it's anyway.
Yeah.
Um, I will
So
go ahead.
I have a question. So this is maybe all a little left field. So what are the chances that Netflix is can do a Bernardo?
Very likely.
Really?
I think
Is
that's likely. If they were
is
to
he
do
that well known? Yeah,
like a
monster one.
monster,
A Bernardo.
um, I think it definitely could happen.
Is he that well known outside of
Yes.
Canada? Okay.
Yes, yes. He's definitely been talked about on like American podcasters have
Mhm.
um done him and so yes, it's definitely him and Carla Hom yeah, they're widely known
Mm.
across
Okay, I
the
see.
world. Yes. So
Alright.
yes, it could
Okay.
definitely could happen. And I
Mm.
think honestly, if I think anyone who constitutes a monster, you're not only just dealing with one monster, people believe, and so do I,
Mhm.
You're dealing with two monsters who came together
Mhm. Mhm.
and killed three people. So
Huh.
yeah, like yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely.
Okay.
And he was a
Nice.
rapist prior to that too. Oh yeah, I think I could definitely see that happening. I hate
So
it
you
for
just.
I hate it for Canada, especially Ontario, but
Mhm. Mhm.
um,
Mhm.
we have monsters everywhere, and he's our monster.
Mhm.
So
So
definitely,
we.
yeah.
So will you be watching, or you just
Oh
tune
yes,
in?
I will watch.
Mhm. Okay.
Um, yeah, I will watch, of course.
So.
I'll see how they do it.
Mhm. So what did the victim say about like this season of like has anybody like said like
I
anything about
haven't
like
heard anything.
mm,
The problem with the
these
and
types of
the
yeah.
get not so much this because
Mm-hmm.
the victims' families were very vocal with Dahmer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, the families of the Menendez brothers were also very vocal.
Mm-hmm.
They were vocal
Mm-hmm.
about Monster. They hated it. They thought it was horrible. They thought that they were not happy about it, which is why they came out with the documentary that they did after the fact that they were involved in.
Really?
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And of course, Ryan Murphy being holier than thou that he is like, well, I helped your name get back on the map, and I am helping you guys get free. You, Ryan Murphy, honestly.
Is that a
Still
Netflix
watch your shit
original?
though.
Is that a
Their
Netflix?
documentary they did?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. They did it. Like it came out within I think a month after their season
Ooh,
that
ooh,
they were involved in. Like they actually they were interviewed for it.
oh,
So yeah,
well,
it
I guess
coincided.
I guess Netflix was like, but here we can do this for you.
Yeah, no, it coincided.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And same thing with I think the Dahmer tapes came out
Mm-hmm.
not long after the monster season for him came out.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the point I'm trying to say is that the difference with Dahmer and Menendez versus
Mm-hmm.
Geen
Mm-hmm.
is a lot of the victims' families. I'm sure you have people who are descendants, but a lot of them are either really old, not watching Netflix, or dead at this point. I mean, when Ed Gein was captured in the 50s, I think it's the
Mm-hmm.
50s, he was in his 50s,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm,
Um, he the women he killed
mhm,
were older women because he
mm,
was going after women who reminded him of his mother.
mm.
So that was his motivation. Um,
So a lot of these women didn't have families,
so I
family after
don't
family.
remember about the first victim, which was the woman who owned the bar.
Mhm,
I can't remember about her, but the woman who owned the store,
mhm,
she I can't remember if she had other children, but they do mention that she had a son,
mhm,
um, who was actually a police officer. Um,
mm,
now I do not know if that's true. I can't remember if that's true.
mhm, mhm.
But in the show, they make it seem, which I think is sensationalized. I do not think he's the one that discovered his mother's body, but
Right.
they make it seem like he's the one that discovers his mother's body. Um, which I will not spoil that part.
Mhm.
I will wait for you to watch it
Okay, that's fine.
because yeah,
Mm,
I can't put that into words. It's I can, but I don't want to.
mm,
Um,
mm.
so
Okay.
but yeah, like that all of that to say that in and of itself was a good season. If you're looking for a dramatized version of these events. But when it comes to the true crime sense of things, the factual sides of things, which is what us as true crime people want to see. We want to see that in this dramatized
Mhm,
version,
mhm,
right? But we do not get that. We get fabrications. We get Ryan
mm,
Murphy.
mhm,
We get a scene of Robert Speck being by some man. What does that have to do with Ed Gein and the that he was doing?
Mm.
Nothing. So that is Ryan Murphy for you because he did the same thing. He didn't have to do it with Dahmer because Dahmer was already a gay man, right?
Mhm.
But with the Menendez brothers, he did that with Eric
Mhm.
Menendez,
Mhm. Mhm.
making it seem like Eric Menendez is gay. Now, if he had gay relations, I do not know this, but as far as I know, he's married to a woman. He's been in heterosexual relationships. And for whatever reason, Ryan Murphy believes that he needs to create these gay storylines when they are not important for the storytelling. Eric Menendez was not gay. And the thing that makes it worse there is it feels to me that you're using this man's sexual abuse
Mhm.
of perpetrated by his father and making it seem, oh, he's trying to discover his sexuality. No, he was a kid who was being sexually abused, point blank, period. That does not then constitute that he's now struggling with his sexuality. It's such a disgusting thing to do, not only for someone who was sexually assaulted, but for the gay community, for which Brian Murphy is a part of. So it just drives me freaking nuts because I'm like,
Mhm.
not that I have an issue with seeing it. I don't. I don't care about that. Show it. I don't care. But when it has to
Mhm.
do with people's real lives and you're only inserting it because it fits your narrative, it drives me absolutely bonkers. Ryan Murphy needs to do better, but whatever.
Mhm.
Um, so that part for me was like, I don't understand why we're bringing in, I mean, again, I love the Mindhunter stuff, but I don't
Mhm.
understand why we're bringing that in. I don't understand why we have to lie.
Mhm.
These were people who lost their lives at the hands of this man. This is a person who was digging up graves and having sex with dead bodies. This is a man who was, sorry, I'm going to spoil this for you now. This was a
Alright.
man who was wearing skin suits.
Mm.
This is a man who was taking parts of women's bodies, or the vagina, the breasts, the whatever he felt
Mhm.
necessary,
Mhm.
and creating furniture
Mm.
and putting vulvas in boxes.
Mhm.
This man was sick. And I don't need to see Robert Speck being by somebody because what does that have to do with Ed Gein and the atrocities he put on women? Like what?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so for what it was good. For what we were getting, I'm like, God damn it. I'm worried about Lizzie Borden. That's which is the next season. Which again, I'm not spoiling for you. We're not going to talk about it yet. But I'm worried about Lizzie Borden because, mind you, there is already a gay storyline potentially there too, anyways.
Mhm.
So he doesn't have to create something. But it's just, I am worried about it. Um, because I want things to be as close to the facts as we possibly can. But Charlie Hunnam is going to be in the fourth season of Monster. He's playing um the father. He's playing, we'll just say that, the father. Zip it. We're not gonna say anything else.
Mhm.
Um, but yes, that's the one thing that I'll say. The other part too, because this kind of leads into the other things I watched on Netflix. They also talked about the movies and like the media stuff that came out of Ed Gein,
Mhm.
that it was inspired by Ed Gein. Um, and they did kind of put some of that stuff in, which on the one hand, I know people actually complained about seeing the kind of the making, quote unquote, of Psycho. For me, because I don't have a lot of um experience with Psycho, I never seen Psycho. It's one I do want to watch, but I never seen it. So it was kind of interesting for me because I wanted to kind of be a part of that. And I'm like, okay, I'm here for it. And it did give a lot of insight into the actor who plays Norman Bates. So I'm like, okay, I'm actually here for this. So in that sense, I was okay with it because I wanted to see it. But I can also understand how what why do we need to see this
Mm-hmm.
when we're talking about the Ed Gein, right? But I actually did enjoy it because it kind of inspired me because I'll talk about it at the end, but it did kind of inspire me a little bit. So I'm like, okay, I'm kind of happy that I'm seeing that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So which leads me into Ed Gein, his person. He inspired Psycho, Norman Bates. He inspired Chainsaw Massacre.
Mm-hmm.
He also was the inspiration for Silence of the Lambs. Now, like I said, I have not seen Psycho. I have seen Silence of the Lambs. I saw that a few years ago, and loved it. I thought it was an amazing. I think Anthony Hopkins was so incredible, and
Mm-hmm.
Jodie Foster was incredible too. I
Mm-hmm.
absolutely loved Silence of the Lambs. I think it's such a good movie. Again, if you know anything about Silence of the Lambs, he likes to eat people. We do not know if Ed Gein actually ate people or ate anything. We do not know that, but they suspect he could have because they saw like I think it was someone's heart boiling on the stove. So I think they think, oh, maybe he was eating people too. So we don't know that. But Chainsaw Massacre, I decided to watch that movie.
Again,
Um, hmm?
you, you watched it again, or did you watch it?
I've never seen Chainsaw Massacre before.
Oh, so this is the
It's
first
my
time you
first time
watched.
watching Chainsaw
Okay.
Massacre after watching Ed Gein.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched the original first, the
Mm-hmm.
original Chainsaw Massacre. It came out, I think, in 1978.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Wow.
It's on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, this might be, I might get hated for this. Hated it. I hated it. I thought it was I couldn't, that's an hour and a half of my life I will never get back. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was horrific. I thought it was so slow. I'm like, when does the killings happen? Like, this is what I'm here for. I I was
Yeah.
so mad.
Well,
I
it is. Well, it is 1978, right? So.
I do not care because I love Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween came out the same time, and Halloween is incredible. I have no notes on Halloween. Halloween was great. This movie sucked ass, and I was so confused. I was so confused. How is dead grandpa eating people? I was so confused. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It was so bad. So bad. I do not know how they continued this franchise. However, I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a more recent version of Chainsaw Massacre. I think it was 2022. That was good. That was good. Um, I thought it was that was a good one. The original version sucked. I was like, I can't get that time back. I will never watch this movie again. I can't get that time back. Yeah, it was so bad. But I'll move past on that now. But what I will say, since we're talking about this, we will be doing an Ed Gein episode to cover the facts. And it will be kind of talking about the things that we do see in this series, this season. Um, excluding Ted Bundy, obviously, because we've talked about him before.
Mhm, mhm,
We're not
mhm,
talking Robert Speck. We're not talking Ed Kemper. We've talked about him before too. We're not talking about that because I do not care about that. We're mainly talking about Ed Gein, and I do talk about Psycho and a little bit of Chainsaw Massacre, but it was a little hard to get a little more information on that. But I do want to talk about some of that stuff. But everything else, I do not care about. So that's going to be coming in November. I think in a couple weeks. I think.
mhm,
Anyway, so like I said, Mikel, if you honestly, the facts of this case
mhm,
is really not going to spoil anything because it's going to obviously spoil like how things end for
mhm,
him, but
mhm, mhm.
um the dramatization of this show, like trust me.
Is it
Anyways, that's
okay?
that. So we'll move on past that real quick. I
Mhm,
I did watch My Father, the BTK Killer, since we're on the trope of 70s serial killers.
mhm,
Um, I thought it was okay. Thought it was decent.
mhm.
I will say though, that I think this was Sky Borgman, who's the director. She's done like Abducted in Plain Sight. She just did the Catfish Unknown Number recently. She's done Lacey Peterson. She's done a bunch. I'm a little bit annoyed by his daughter in the sense of I am here for her advocacy work. I'm here for her trying to figure out what her father did and didn't do. I'm here for it, trust me. But it's also like, I don't want to hear how great of a man your father was. I don't want to hear you know, I don't want to hear it because your father killed a child. He killed a mother while two boys were in the bathroom listening to their mother being killed.
Yeah.
And he would have killed them if they didn't get out the window. I don't
Mm,
give a about how good your father was. I don't care. He can rot in the prison cell that he is currently in.
mm,
And as far as I'm concerned, can we just kill him now?
mm,
He's lucky that there's no I don't think there's death penalty where he lived. Where did he live again? I swear to God,
mm,
if it's
mm.
no, I think he lived in Milwaukee. Let me double check. I don't know where the hell this guy was from too, because I swear to God, if it's from Wisconsin, y'all need help. Like, swear BTK lived. Oops. Um, I'll just say quickly too. I also watched Wayward. Oh, he was in, yeah,
Wizard.
Wichita, Kansas. That's where he was. I
Mm,
watched Wayward.
mhm,
Um, highly recommend that. That was really,
mhm.
really good. Just so good. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That's all? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I was sick for the last like 2 months. Not 2 months, wow.
Has it been 2 months? Whoa, no, like a month.
I mean 2 weeks of this month. Not 2 months, guys. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks. So I couldn't finish the monster. Is it the third or fourth season of the monster?
Almost third.
Third. I couldn't finish. I only did one episode. So I did before I got sick. I did watch a bunch of movies. Some outside of Netflix. Some in a couple inside of Netflix. Right. Let me just check my letterbox. Shout out to letterbox. Uh. Okay. Um. So I did watch Knives Out. I did
Okay.
watch Knives Out, the first one. I did the first ever Knives Out I ever watched was the second one. That was ass. The second one was
Well, the
ass. I
second
have
one
to
isn't
admit.
called Knives
Oh,
Out,
I know
by
it's
the way.
the
You can just
onion
say the
glass,
names of
but
the
it's
actual movies people know.
listen, listen. Let me Glass Onion
Yes, that's what it's called.
presented
Yes.
by Knives Out. It's basically the series, but under a different name. So
Mm.
basically, it the first that was the first one I watched, and it was basically telling me the killer
That's what I
from
heard. Yeah.
yeah, it was telling me the killer, and then the killer was the killer, and
Yeah,
I'm
no.
like, that's not a thriller.
Well, it's people have done that.
Yeah,
Like I've never seen the
but
Knives
yeah,
Out. I
yeah,
don't think I couldn't do it because of
mhm,
what's his face? I can't
yeah,
remember his
yeah,
name right now. When he passed away, like before I think the movie came
hmm
out. I'm like, I
hmm
can't do it. Um, so I never watched it. And but I do know shows have done that before.
hmm
I feel like we
but
talked about
that,
this, where they will show who the killer is,
hmm
but they still can somehow bring the drama because like the thing isn't knowing who the killer is, it's
hmm hmm
the thing outside of that.
hmm
And it has to be done well. If it's not done well, it's gonna suck.
it didn't do too well. Didn't shock me. It didn't come with twists and turns and everything like that. LA, that's not what it is. So this month. I went earlier this month. I went to watch the first one. I heard great reviews on the first one. Great reviews on the first one,
Yeah.
and it was 10 times better than the second one. 10 times better with the second one.
Yes. I think a
Christopher
lot of
Evans.
us we
Yeah,
all
yeah,
know that already because like the movie's
yeah,
been out for a while. We know
yeah,
Knives Out was the stellar version and
yeah.
Glass Onion was
Yeah,
sucky.
yeah, this is yeah. Well, probably because of Netflix. But anyways,
That has nothing to do with Netflix.
it it probably budget
Glass
wise.
on
I feel like it has to probably do with budget wise. I don't know,
no, no,
possibly.
no, no.
No,
The Glass Onion was nothing to do with Netflix. It's not a Netflix original.
Really?
No,
'Cause
it was out in theaters.
it wasn't in theaters and it came on Netflix, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, but it still was not a
Was it?
Netflix movie.
Huh. I saw
It
Netflix.
came out in theaters.
I saw a Netflix original on it. That's why.
It's not a Netflix original.
Okay.
It's not a Netflix original.
Because
That came out in
it's not on Amazon Prime. Like the first one,
no,
the Knives
no,
Out. That's on them.
no, but it
Yeah.
came out in so Knives Out was
Hmm.
came out in theaters.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Glass Onion came out in
Hmm.
theaters.
Hmm.
So if it's saying Netflix original, it's not because it's an actual Netflix original.
Hmm.
It's because they bought the rights to the movie,
Hmm.
which is why they probably are not having it anywhere else. That's not crazy. It's just like
Hmm.
when they do with like for example, like with Wicked.
Hmm.
Wicked is exclusive Paramount. They're
Hmm.
not going to air that anywhere else because it's they bought the rights. So that's
Hmm.
what that means. But Glass Onion came
Okay.
out in theaters. Remember that?
Yeah. Well, I think I remember it coming on theaters, but
Yeah, it didn't do
it
well. It
wasn't.
didn't last long, but
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was in
Also, yeah.
theaters.
Yeah. It wasn't selected theaters, wasn't it? The
I don't
first and
no,
the second
I
one.
don't think it was selected theaters, but it was just theaters.
Oh, okay.
Selected they only do selected theaters for a little while and then initially, and then they will have it everywhere. They
Hmm.
still do that.
Hmm. Yeah. The first, like I said, the first one was 10 times better. Chris Chris Evans did a great job. It made me it made me think it was him. Spoilers alert. But it the whole time movie just made me think it was somebody else. That's what a thriller is supposed to do.
Mhm.
That's what it's supposed to do. Not not just give me the killer and then it turns out to be the killer towards the end. I'm like that's ass.
If
Don't
you're
do that.
going to do that, there
Do
needs
well.
to be some sort of twist
Yeah.
at the end.
Yes.
If there's no
And
twist
they
at the end, then that's a movie.
yes. And they didn't do it too well in the second one. They did a great job in the first one. Everybody came on and did a great job. I rated this film 4 out of 5, and the second one 2 out of 5.
You're giving
So
it two. Well, it's
yeah.
not, I mean, it sounds of what I heard about Glass Onion. I think it deserves like a zero, but okay.
I mean, it gave effort, I would say.
Okay.
on the thriller aspect. So, um, yeah, I know my voice sounds kind of crazy right now. But I am going to see the third one. That's called Wake Up, Dead Man.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I am going to see the third one. It, yeah, I saw the trailer of that one and it looks good. It's actually featured Jeremy uh Renner. Renner's going to
Mm,
be in it. Kerry Washington's going to be in it.
mm,
Uh, Mila Kunis
mm.
going to be in it.
It's Mila
Josh,
Kunis.
is it Mila? Mila, my bad.
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. And then Josh Brolin is going to be in it as well.
Okay.
And then Josh O'Connor, I don't know who that
I
is.
don't know
You
who that
know,
is.
yeah. And then also Daniel, is it Craig or Greg?
Craig.
Craig, okay. Obviously he's gonna be in there, and yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for that one. Um, that's a movie I'm gonna be watching. I don't know when's that releasing, by the way. That's releasing this year? Is it releasing this year? Or is it
Mm.
next year? It says 2025 on Letterboxd, so it might be releasing this year. But yeah, can't wait for that. Um, another movie that I watched was Superman.
Say the most recent one.
Yeah, the recent one
Okay.
that I
No
watched.
spoilers, because I do want to try and watch it, but I haven't
Fun to
watched it yet.
watch, really fun to watch. Watch it.
Is it
Great, great
reminiscent
watch.
of the like the
Older Superman movies. Yeah,
the original
yeah,
Superman?
you'll like it. Yeah,
Okay.
it's really fun to watch. I I'll put a 4 out of 5. Rated a 4 out of 5 for that movie. Really fun to watch. If you guys know who Superman is, basically he's an overpowered superhero. In my opinion, he's not my favorite superhero of
No,
all
he's not
time.
really been my favorite superhero.
Spider-Man has always been my favorite superhero because he's, and then it goes
It's also a
Batman.
different universe, though.
Yes, it is. It is a different universe,
I never
but
really been I've never been like a huge fan of the DC universe. I've always, like I said, been more of a Marvel person. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's me too. I've always been a Marvel person because they're more humanized heroes than the than the than DC. DC is more um super powered, supernatural
Hmm.
superheroes. The only
Supernatural. We we realize that Batman is a rich man whose parents died.
that that's his superpower. Rich. He's rich.
That's
You
not a
know,
superpower.
technically, you can buy the city. That's power.
But that's not a superpower. When we talk about superpower, we're talking you can shoot webs out of your
I
pants,
know, I know, I know,
or
but
Superman's technically like an alien. He's really the only one who has actual superpowers
I
in
know.
the whole freaking DC universe, except for Flash.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, but
that's technically
Bruce
that is
Wayne is
power.
not a superpower.
Technically, it is
It's
his
not.
superpower.
It's
He's
not.
rich,
It's
like
not a superpower.
he just
It's not a superpower. It's
buys
not.
this.
That is not the definition of superpower. It's not the definition of a superhero. That's no,
Yeah, he's more. Yeah, I would say he's more humanized, more relatable. Out
I
of all,
guess.
that's
I
why
didn't say relatable.
he he's what you can be
How?
as a superhero. All you gotta do is get the costume, and then the only thing you have to do is work on being a rich guy. That's
Sure.
basically it. That like that's basically it. That's easy to become. Well, not easy to become rich guy, but
Apparently, it
to
was
get a to
easy,
get a to get a costume. That's the easy part. You get shoulder pads, make a costume, create one, and then
and then you got to do the voice.
that's kind of easy. I'm
I'm
Batman.
Batman.
Yeah, so that's easy. The only hard part you're gonna do is being rich. That's the hard part, right?
Yeah,
So,
because
but like
also you
otherwise,
need the butler.
yeah,
You need the butler.
and then yeah, and then you need a villain. I don't know how you can get that, but it's it's
If
probably
you
gonna be
were to
hard to do.
choose a villain, one of
Mm,
Batman's villains,
mm,
who
mm.
would you choose?
I'll actually choose Joker.
Same, same,
Which is the
same.
Joker to be
Just
honest.
want to make sure we're all
I
the right
like the
answers
Rid I
only.
like the Riddler. I do
I do
really
like the
like the
Riddler,
Riddler.
but
I do like
again,
the
like
movie.
I didn't care for the like I didn't care for the universe of
Hmm.
Batman.
Hmm.
I wasn't a fan of the cartoon. Wasn't a fan. Like I didn't care.
Hmm.
I didn't probably didn't get into it until Dark Knight with Joker,
Hmm.
and I'm like,
Hmm.
I like this guy. Like I think I like Joker, and that's a testament to Heath Ledger, honestly.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think I really started getting into the others
Hmm.
when I was watching Gotham, and I'm like, okay, I can get behind Riddler, get behind the Penguin. I mean, I really liked the guy who played Penguin. I thought he was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Um, I
Yeah.
do think that Jada Pinkett Smith though was really random, but that's besides the point. Besides the point, y'all.
It's
So
funny. Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
her.
But
Could you tell?
yeah, I
I
know.
do
I
not
know
like
you're
her.
going with her. Yeah, I know you're going with her.
I've never liked her. But anyways, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, Superman's a great movie. Watch it, guys. I can't wait for the next one is gonna be The Man of Tomorrow. James Gunn said he's gonna the head honcho, the guy that's
Hmm.
evolved with like DC. He's like the Kevin Feige, the
Hmm.
MCU version.
Hmm.
But he also did Guardians of the Galaxy, the trilogy. He did that.
Hmm.
James Gunn, he did that. Then he moved on to DC to do become the head honcho of DC. So right now he's in control of like a lot of the first ever DC movie was Superman. He's doing the Man of Tomorrow. He's doing a Batman movie, but without Robert Pattinson.
Well, see, that's what's
That's
fucked
a
up.
different
I'm kidding.
that's a different universe that he confirmed.
I mean,
So like
I will say when Robert
mhm,
Pattinson, as a Robert Pattinson fan,
mhm, mhm,
when he was announced as Batman, I'm like, really?
mhm,
Really? Arbats? That guy?
mhm.
You sure? Because I mean, he says like, I hate doing sports. Like, I feel
He's
like you're
not
gonna have to
yeah.
be a little more active.
Yeah, he's not gonna work out. He's not gonna
No,
become bulky and buff. He's
no,
gonna
our
become I mean
Robert Pattinson is he says I am not a person who likes to do sports or work
mhm,
out or any of
mhm.
that. Like he just that's just not his it's not his world. He's
But
not
he
about
says
it.
he says he likes doing Batman. So I don't know. I
I
don't know.
think I think he was nervous about doing Batman. From what I
Hmm.
remember,
Hmm.
he was a
Yeah.
little bit nervous about doing Batman
Hmm.
because, for obvious reasons.
Hmm.
But it's good that he enjoyed it. So, sad that he's
Hmm.
not gonna do it in another one because I feel like, give the man another one. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Give him one more. Um, but I mean, again, our path is killing it, so he's fine. But it, yeah. So it's I do want to watch that one. I haven't watched it yet.
Batman, the first one, the first Batman.
Our path's version. I haven't watched it. So
Oh yeah, yeah, the first one, yeah, the first
yeah, I have to.
Batman.
I have to.
That was really good, but it's pretty long. It's like 3 hours. So.
That's fine. Give
Mhm.
more. Did you really have to tell me it's 3 hours long and be like, it's really long? Really? That sounds perfect. What do you mean?
Yeah, yeah. It, um,
I can't remember the last Robert Pattinson movie I've watched, honestly. It's
my
been a
friend,
long time.
my friend RJ didn't like it, but I was like, it was it was a good movie. So
Yeah.
it wasn't great, but
And
it was good.
and when I say I don't know the last time I watched a Robert Pattinson movie, I not mean me going back and rewatching Twilight. That's not what I mean. I mean since since he did like Water for Elephants, for
Hmm.
example.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know if I confirmed this in the last episode of our Netflix review. Killers
Mm.
of the Flower Moon. I don't know if I.
Yes, I think you did. That sounds
Okay. So
familiar.
no. All right. Okay. So no.
Yeah.
All right. So Naked Gun. I seen that one.
The
Right.
more
So
the recent one.
the recent one.
And how
It
was
was
it?
all. It was all right.
Have you seen the originals?
Yes, I seen like the first one back in the day. That was a lot funnier
Did you
than
see
this.
the
This one
yes,
is
that's what I'm trying to figure out from you.
uh,
Is it in
yeah.
comparison to that? Because I mean,
The first yeah
those
the
movies are
original
absolutely untouchable
yeah
to me. And when I
yeah
heard that they were doing Naked Gun, I'm like, why? Leave it
This
alone.
one this one's okay. This one I would say this one's
Yeah,
okay
but
in
it's
my
not. But it's not
opinion.
as funny. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. See, that's what I would issue with. Because I'm like
It's
that. I can't remember his name right. I know it's shoot. What is his?
Liam Nielsen.
Not Liam Neeson. Not him. The guy who did the original Naked Guns.
Oh,
Um, I know it's. I think it's
I'm on,
Leslie. I think it's Leslie something.
I'm
Not
on, no,
not that one. Naked. Okay, let's do this one. 2.5 for this one coming up. Yeah, Leslie Nielsen.
yeah,
And he
he was funny. He did Pink Panther, didn't he?
did he do the
Yeah,
20 something one? No.
he,
No.
he didn't do Pink Panther?
No. No, no, no. That's Steve Martin.
Oh, shit. Yes.
And Steve Martin.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
pretty sure he
dang.
was I'm pretty sure
What they look
Leslie
like?
Nielsen was
God
either
damn.
dead either really, really old or dead at that point.
Yeah,
No, no, that was Steve
they,
Martin.
they looked a lot. Wow, okay.
They don't. But
God,
anyway, they do not. But Leslie Nielsen is an absolute like just gem. And he's
mhm,
still so funny.
mhm,
And I just for me, Naked Gun is such an untouchable movie.
mhm.
It is so it's slapstick funny, right? It's
Yeah.
so good.
Mhm,
I do not picture Liam Neeson as a slapstick funny guy. I picture Liam Neeson as where's my daughter? That's what I picture Liam Neeson as, that he's going to kill you because you kidnapped his daughter. You've taken his daughter
mhm,
again,
mhm, mhm,
and again and again. So it's that's what I picture Liam Neeson. I do
mhm.
not picture him doing this. It's weird. So sure, if it was okay, great, perfect. Sounds about
Yeah,
right.
some of the jokes is kind of like they
They
overdo,
didn't
like
land.
yeah, overdo that. And some last, some did.
Leslie
It's just like
Nielsen was a gem, and he could land his jokes.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
again, I've I haven't seen every single
Mhm,
Nielsen movie,
mhm,
but I've
mhm,
watched all the Naked Guns. I watched the Airplane movies.
mhm,
I've He was in Golden Girls,
mhm,
and I'm like, this is gonna be an awesome episode because
mhm.
he's amazing, and
Yeah,
they didn't need to do this. They didn't need to do a Naked Gun. Like, why?
yeah.
Literally
They didn't
something
need to.
original.
Yeah, Pamela Anderson is in this one as well.
I
So
know, and that's maybe the
yeah,
only thing that I make of this is because
you know.
I have absolutely like turned to love Pamela Anderson
Mhm.
as of late, and I'm happy for her. But I don't really care for this movie,
Well,
but I'm
spoilers
happy
alert.
for her.
Spoilers alert. Two WWE superstars are in this movie as well. So like Cody
Cool.
Rhodes, if you know who he is,
No.
and Dave Batista.
Well, obviously I know who that is, but yeah,
Batista, like the guy that
I know
did.
who that is.
Oh, yeah, you know. Okay, all right.
Yes.
I thought you said you didn't know who
No,
that
I
is. So
said obviously I
yeah.
know who that is.
Oh, okay, all right.
But yeah, no, I'm just like
Yeah,
they could
I
just
don't
leave
think.
Naked Gun alone. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't need to do that.
No, they did not need to do it. Um, we can leave alone with
Mm-hmm.
the late great Leslie Nielsen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I highly recommend for anyone who wants to rage and and feel joy inside.
Mm-hmm.
OJ Simpson's in the second one, and he gets shot at, and it's incredible. And he's in a
Mm-hmm.
hospital bed pretty much the entire time,
Mm-hmm.
bandaged up and everything. It's perfect. It's beautiful.
Mm.
Brings a tear to my eye. He's dead. I love it. Anyway,
Rest in peace. Yeah,
that
yeah.
that man
Uh,
better be in the depths of hell, and in his hell loop, the glove probably does not fit
mm-hmm.
every single time.
Mm-hmm.
I hate him. So happy he's dead. Anyways, continue. Anything else?
Yeah. Well, there's a couple more that I
Okay.
watched. So like, I told you about this one, and you would like this one. This is a very short movie, and I think it's like for me, it's a movie, if a short film of the year, in my opinion. Sorry, baby.
Mhm.
Sorry, baby. Basically, the movie's about is it Agnes feels stuck, unlike her best friend. Probably gonna fumble his name, Lindy, who is moved to New York and now expecting a baby. Agnes still lives in the New England house. They once shared a graduate student. Oh, well, then none of the description makes any sense. Now working as a professor at her alma mater, a bad thing happened, and I can tell you the bad thing that happened to Agnes a few years ago, and since then, despite her best efforts, life hasn't gotten back on track. So, spoilers alert.
Don't
Uh,
spoil anything. Don't
no.
need to spoil. Don't spoil anything. In case anyone decides they want to watch it.
Okay, so if you don't want me to spoil anything,
Well,
that's
how old is this movie?
oh, it's this year.
Yeah, don't spoil
Yeah.
it then if it's this year. Like obviously with the monster thing that's a little bit different. People
Yeah,
are
yeah.
on top of that and watching it.
Hmm, hmm,
Um but don't the movie don't spoil the movie if
hmm,
it's, you
hmm,
know,
hmm.
if people decide they want to watch it.
So yeah, I rated this movie 4 out of 5. A lot of people has rated this movie 4.1 out of 5 at Letterboxd. So it's been a lot of great reviews. Uh, Eva Victor did a great job as her character. Or yeah, I think this is based on is that based on a real story? I don't know. I can't remember if it's said on the movie or.
It could be also based on like true events, if not
True.
based on true
Yeah, true. Probably. Yeah, yeah. It's basically based on true events as well. Just say things like this happened,
Mhm.
and like I said, you will love it. You'll probably cry and sympathize with this because yeah. Um. So, let me see. Let me read a comment.
Oh, there is one more thing that I watched that I want to talk about, but I'll wait till you're
Mhm,
done.
mhm, mhm, mhm. Okay, read a comment. Okay, so there's no interesting comment that I can read, but like, yeah, it's a great movie, great short film. You guys should watch this. Yeah. Uh, I just don't want it. Since you don't want me to spoil it, I won't spoil it for you guys. Just say like it's a relatable situation, and it happens around it does happen around the world. So like
So are you more talking about like the premise of the movie?
yes,
Okay, so
it's
it's not
real.
necessarily a spoiler alert. That's just the premise of the movie.
It's like a realism movie. Like it's real. Like
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with shit.
you told me,
Yeah,
yeah.
it has nothing to do with like superheroes. Like this
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
not or anime or like this is actually live action. This is real. Okay, so let me just the there's a teacher basically um that essayed the star basically.
Mhm.
That's all I'm just gonna say. That's a
Yeah,
premise
unfortunately, that might not necessarily be a true story, but it's
that
definitely true
happens.
events happen, yeah.
Yeah, true events that happens.
Spoiler alert,
Probably
that will be
happening.
actually a
Yeah,
future episode next year of an example of that
yeah,
happening, yeah.
that happens every day. Probably happens probably every day right now. Probably happening right now. But yeah, just like yeah, um, it's
And
it touches.
correct,
Yeah, it's
if
one
it
of
was a female teacher,
no, it
right?
wasn't a few. No, 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 no. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay.
Like it was. She was
It was a
it's,
male teacher to a
it
female
was
student.
yes,
Okay.
and she went to the. I just don't want to like describe it,
Mhm.
but the way how she described it, it was like it was just like she wasn't sure. but
Hmm.
she also was okay, but wasn't sure at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
That's how
No, I
she
understand.
described it. So
I
like,
understand.
and then she told her friend how she described it. And you you need to watch it. It's a great song.
It's not like what happened to her wasn't like penetration. It was like something else that still constitutes sexual assault.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, yeah. So that it happened. Great film. It's probably one of my. I put it as one of my best films. 10 films of the year. So yeah. Um, Another. I think there's one, and then there's two others that I wanted to watch, but I couldn't watch them because I got sick. There's Perfect Blue. I would be looking for an anime movie to watch. Haven't watched a lot of anime this year. Um, because there hasn't been a lot of good anime movies. Or I know there's another one called Demon Slayers. I had to watch a show. I haven't had any time to watch a show. I've been told to watch Demon Slayers so many times from like from coworkers. I was like, let me see how many episodes there are. And I'm like, there's 100 episodes. I'm like, let me. I'll get to you. I'll get to you soon about that. I probably won't watch. I'll be honest. I probably won't watch Demon Slayer, but I don't know. But I don't know when I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer. To be honest, I'm a bit confused about that right now. So like, as you guys could hear me now, but like, but yeah, but I'm being waiting to watch some type of like anime movie, and this one's from 1997 and it's called Perfect Blue. It's basically the description here is rising pop star. Um, it's a Mima quits singing to pursue a career as an actress after she takes up a role on a popular detective show. Her handlers and collaborators began turning up murdered and harboring feeling of guilt and haunted by visions of her former self. Reality and fantasy build into paranoia. So I rated this 3.5 out of 5. This movie has been rated by others by 4.5 out of 5, which is a great anime film. I was a bit confused because it was her quitting as a pop star, and then she becomes like a movie star, and then spoilers alert, if I don't know, this movie's from 1997, but
Yeah, I
but
think we're
then
good.
and then becomes a movie star, and then it turns out like you know she has a stalker, etc. Where it gets confused is that they made it like all this happened in the movie, but it got confused with me if does it happen in the movie, or does it happen in the movie that she just portrays this character to be, or does it happen in her life? That's where I got confused. Because the stalker was stalking her, and then the stalker was murdering a lot of the people that were trying to get close to her in Hollywood, that was trying to make the movies, etc. And then she started killing, etc. It was just like all over the place. I just didn't. I confused. It was like what's that movie, the Christopher Nolan movie, and Inception again. I got
Inception.
con I got confused, didn't know where and then it turned out to be a great movie. This I just got confused. I just didn't know the direction where this was gonna go. And I was like, okay, this is a good anime movie, but what, how, where, what? So Yeah, I just got confused. I don't know. Yeah, it's a good anime movie. I would say it's a good anime movie. For its time. So yeah, but the last one was Welcome Franklin. Um, this is actually a Snoopy presents Welcome Home Franklin. Um, so basically, it's Charlie Brown. You remember the Charlie Brown shows?
Well, yes, obviously. It's Charlie Brown.
Yeah. So like, remember the black kid and
Yeah.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we've talked about this movie before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually short. This is like a 40-minute one.
Okay.
Didn't get time to watch it, to be fair, but I'm going to be watching this
Do
in
you
the
wait,
future.
so you haven't watched it?
I haven't watched it yet.
So let's not talk about it now then.
so,
If you didn't
so,
watch it.
yeah, I'm just saying that that's the one I want to watch, and that's what I wanted to watch. So like,
Okay. Yeah.
I'll
We'll talk
probably
about that next
different.
time then.
Yeah,
Um
that's all. That's all I have for the movies I have and shows. Oh, well, basically all movies. So yeah, go ahead.
um so I will say quickly because we've been going for a while here, so I will say
Mhm,
quickly.
mhm. Yeah.
I forgot to mention this, and I think it's important to mention it really quickly. I did
Yeah.
watch The Perfect Neighbor, which is a documentary that is strictly um police body cam, police surveillance,
Mhm, mhm,
courtroom, I think, surveillance as well, or camera work, whatever.
mhm,
So
mhm,
there are no like talking heads or there's nothing like that. Um, the premise of this documentary was a woman who was complaining about the neighborhood kids playing in like an empty like lot beside her home. Mind you, she is a renter. She does not own the home. It was like a house that was split up, I think, into
mhm,
4 different sections or 3 different sections,
mhm,
and she was complaining about these kids playing near her home. She would call them idiots. She would call them the N-word. She would call, because again, this is a white woman, most of these kids were black. She's calling them all kinds of different things.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
Parents would obviously get involved, but police, the reason we have all this police footage
Yes.
is because the police are being called multiple times by her. Um, and it got to the point where the police were like, she's fucking crazy. Like, you know.
Mhm,
But ultimately she ends up stealing an iPad from one of the kids. Mom goes to her and says, give my child his iPad back, banging on the door. And this woman ends up shooting her through a locked door in front of her son,
mhm.
and she kills her. She
Oh
dies.
wow. Hmm.
The I cried. I cried through most of 'cause it was tears of sadness, it was tears of anger. And that
Yeah.
a woman who is working, jobs to make ends meet to support her 4 children, and she's gunned down for being a mom
Hmm.
by
Wow.
this just horrific excuse of a human being
Mhm,
who needs to take a brush to her hair, and she shoots her
mhm.
and kills her in front of her son.
Wow.
And when they say to, because her and the father of the kids were not together,
Mhm,
he obviously showed up when all this happened. And when the police tell him she didn't make it,
mhm,
it's like he literally was punched in the gut. And when he had to go and tell his children that she's gone, I'm trying not to cry. That
mhm,
the son who witnessed her being shot literally said, "If I did not leave my iPad there for her to take, my mom wouldn't have died." This is not something a child needs to be feeling,
mhm,
all because You stupid bitch. Literally couldn't handle children being children. And whenever they would confront her and say, "Oh, this happened or that happened," or they're saying you did this, blah, 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 she would literally say things like, "Oh, but I was raped." And, as a child, and I don't want to be out here or whatever the she would say. And when the police officers say to her, "Oh, you know, will you do you understand what's happened? Like, do you
Mm,
understand, and they're like, "Yeah, I killed her." And, I was just so angry. I just wanted to stop. And the police literally say, "Yeah, you see that? I see four children without their mother.
mm,
Do you maybe want to say you apologize to them?"
mm,
So she writes a letter to these four kids, young kids who just, let me repeat, lost their mother. Their mother was taken from them because of this bitch.
mm,
And she writes, "I'm sorry that or I can't remember everything she said, but I'm sorry that I shot your mom. I was just really scared." And whatever else that she said to these children. The oldest must be like 12, if that. And you're writing this to them about shooting their mother? She
mm,
and what really got me is that she was only indicted on manslaughter charges. No, no. That bitch should have been charged on first-degree murder. She knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing. At the very least, second degree. Manslaughter?
mhm,
But anyways, it's a very good documentary, and I think it is a very important one that everyone should watch,
mm,
especially people who are not Black. You need to watch that, personally, and understand the experience of what it's like to be a Black person, not only that, but a Black person in
mhm,
America.
mhm.
I think it's important.
Okay. Mm,
But that aside, we do have things that are coming. So I'll just run through the list really quickly. Some
mm,
of these things are, Christmas related. Some of these
mhm.
movies are not new movies, but here we go.
Yeah.
November 1st, A Very Vintage Christmas. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I know what I'm watching.
Mhm,
Um, and Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, was also coming too. Baby
mhm.
Driver, Back to the
I
Future.
have to watch Baby Driver.
I
I've
haven't
been
watched
hearing
that one
great.
yet.
Is that the car? Is that a live action movie or is it a
Yes,
cartoon?
yes, live action.
Yeah, I had to watch that movie because I've been hearing great things about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, Back to the Future 2 and 3 as well. Broadchurch season 1, 2, and 3. Don't know what that is.
Hmm.
Charlie's Angels, Crazy Rich Asians, Dear Santa, Doctor Sleep, Don't Worry, Darling. I think that's another movie. Doctor Doolittle 1 and 2.
Hmm.
Um, Elvis, which I think is that movie. I've seen it. It's decent enough.
Biopic.
Yes, I think so. I think it's biopic. I've watched
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
Um, but Frances Ha, Game Night, Happy Christmas,
Hmm.
Hangover, 1, 2, and 3. Love
Hmm.
those movies. I know what you did last summer. Love that too. Why is that coming out now? But anyways, In the Heights, Isn't It Romantic? Judas and the Black Messiah,
Hmm.
Just Mercy. Oh,
You're just in the Black Messiah. I have to watch it.
oh, Just Mercy. I gotta watch that. That movie's supposed to be really good.
Judas and the Black Messiah. That's what
I don't
Daniel, what's
I
the
don't
book,
know.
and what's his name? Go ahead.
The Lego Movie 2, Life of
Mm,
the Party, The Little Things, Merry Little Christmas, The Nun, number
mm,
Nun 2,
what's that? Mm,
Paddington 2, Ocean's 8, The Patriot, Ready Player One,
mm.
Tenet. I think isn't Tenet another our past movie? I think. This Is the End, Tyler Perry's A Medea Christmas. Oh, that sounds.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Well, that's for you, but for me, I'm about it. Um,
I'm done with uh
I'm never
is it
done.
Medea
I'm never done with
movies.
Medea. Never done. The
Go
Way
ahead.
Back and Wonka. November 2nd, King Richard and the Outfit. Those are coming out that day. November 3rd, Dr. Seuss's The Snitches and In Waves and War. November 4th, Leanne Morgan, Unspeakable Things, Minx Season 1 to 2, Squid Game, The Challenge Season 2.
Oh, Jesus.
Um,
Milking that.
hmm?
The milking the Squid Game.
Mm. November 5th, Election. I cannot say that one. I think it's Heloise or Heloise. And Just Alice. November 6th, The Bad Guys Breaking In, Bride Wars, Death by Lightning, and The Vince Staples Show Season 2. November 7th, A Holiday Engagement, As You Stood By, Baramula, Christmas in the Heartland, Frankenstein, Groom and Two Brides, Labyrinth, Mango, My Dad's Christmas Date. November 8th, Countdown, Jake versus Tank, The Emoji Movie.
Ugh.
November, hmm?
Ugh. Done the emoji movie. Ugh.
Donna
Yeah.
10th, Marines and Sees Sesame Street, Volume 1.
Hmm.
November 11th, Ghosting, The Spirit of Christmas, No Sleep Till Christmas, Same Time Next Christmas.
Hmm.
November 12th, A Merry Little Xmas, Being Eddie, Dynamite Kiss, Eloa the Hostage, live on TV, Mrs. Playman, and Selling the OC Season 4. Boom! That's what I'll be watching.
Hmm.
November 13th, The Beast and Me,
Hmm.
Delhi Crime Season 3, Had I Not Seen the Sun Part 1, Koti or Coati Season 1, Last Samurai Standing, Moulin Rouge. I don't know if that's like the original like movie with, I don't
No,
know.
it's a series. It's gonna be a series. I saw the trailer
Moulin
already.
Rouge?
No, the Last Samurai Standing.
No, I'm talking Moulin Rouge.
Oh.
Um, so that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if that's the movie with Nicole Kidman or what.
Mm.
The Sandlot, T. Yay, Born to Be Bad, Unicorn Academy, Chapter 4, November 14th, The Crystal Cuckoo, or yeah, Cuckoo, In Your Dreams, Jake Paul versus Tank Davis, who gives a
I
Lefter,
don't. Well, no.
no,
There's
Lester,
there's supposed to be Mike Tyson versus like Floyd Mayweather next
that's
year.
nice.
Yeah.
I don't care. Lefter, the story of the ordinaris, Nouvelle of Vogue or Vague or whatever, French. November 15th, A Royal Day for Christmas, A Sprinkle of Christmas, A Vineyard Christmas, we got a lot of Christmas, Becoming Santa, Christmas
Yeah, jeez.
Casanova.
I'm not watching any of these Christmas
No,
movies. Really don't.
no. Everybody's Fine, just like a Christmas movie. Meet Me at the Christmas Train Parade, Royally Yours This Christmas. My God.
Jeez.
Um,
I understand that
no,
you're trying
thank
to
you.
go the Mariah Carey route with the
No, it's not
like
about
with
that. It's doing a
I
Hallmark
under no that's
movie. There's nothing to do with Mariah
all
Carey.
these are Hallmark movies.
They're probably going to be somewhat Hallmark or yeah, it's all Hallmarky type movies. That's all this is.
Those are
Painful.
the $2 trash
Painful.
bin.
Painful.
You
Fucking painful. I hate them.
yeah yeah.
Um November 17th, Blue Beetle, Gabby's Dollhouse Season 12, Selena a los Dinos. And that is Selena. Selena. Anything but Selena's. I'll be watching that for sure. Selena the singer, by the way, in case you're not understanding.
Selena Gomez.
Not Selena Gomez.
Oh
Selena, who Selena Gomez is named after.
oh
Selena.
oh
You don't know Selena.
oh that one. Oh,
The
that's
one that died. Selena.
mm,
The one who was shot and killed. Selena. I can't.
no
Let's just
no.
move on. I'm gonna get mad. Zodiac. I'm assuming Zodiac, like the killer Zodiac. I don't know. November 18th, Jerry D. Funny you should say that. November
Mhm.
19th, The Carmen family deaths, champagne problems, Envious season 3, The Son of a Thousand Men, September 20th, A Man on the Inside season 2, The Follies, The Great British Baking Show, Holidays season 8, Jurassic World, Chaos Theory season 4,
Mm.
November 21st, Merry Christmas, Mistletoe Mix Up, One Shot with Ed Sheeran.
At what?
One Shot with Ed Sheeran. I
It's
might be here for
Christmas?
that. No, I don't
Christmas?
think so.
Is that the Christmas one? Is that Christmas one?
No, if I just
Oh,
said
I
One
just
Shot Ed Sheeran, no, it's
oh,
not
I
Christmas.
thought you had the Christmas with the. Okay, never mind. I thought
No.
you. Okay, never mind. That's funny.
Train Dreams, November 24th, Missing Dead or Alive, Season 2, and Santa Boot Camp. November 25th, Is It Cake? Holiday Season 2. November 26th, Jingle Bell Heist and Stranger Things 5, Volume 1. November 27th, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Yep, I might be watching that. November 28th, Left-Handed Girl, The Stringer, The Man Who Took the Photo, and that is the last of that. I also will say at the end here, I have watched not all of Love is Blind season 9, but most. I
Mm-hmm.
have been spoiled on this season, so I do know what happens, even though I have not finished it yet. And all I'm going to say for anyone who listens to my other podcast, and I've talked about this upcoming season, I told
Mm-hmm.
you so.
Mm-hmm.
I told you so. I told you the season was going to suck. I told you. I told you that Colorado, Denver was a bad idea after maths. Married at First Sight. I told you all because Married at First Sight season at Colorado sucked so bad. And so did this one on Love is Blind. I told you so. That's it. I'm done.
Shout outs to your podcast. It's doing well.
Thank you.
Um, so this ends this episode of the Next Tape podcast. The Next Tape podcast is available now on all podcast platforms. We also have a website called Tanika,
At nextdaypodcast.podpage.io.
and you can and
Nope, nope.
what else? Well, hold on, wait a second. Let's rewind.
We're
Where else are we at?
Facebook and Instagram at Next Day Podcast and Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky Next Day Pod.
And finally, you can contact us on our email at mikeltanika@gmail.com. That is mikeltanika@gmail.com. So basically, we talked about the Family Channel ending from 1988 to right now, 2025. Same age as me. Yes, I know I'm old. Don't
Yeah.
don't press, please. It hurts me. I like to think I'm young. Like I'm young, anyways. But yeah. We also talked about our Netflix, multi Netflix, our TV shows, movies, etc. What's upcoming and what's coming on Netflix. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, I have nothing else to say. Do you have anything else to say? Or then, Christmas is coming, Tanika?
Well, we still have some time, but um no.
Mm.
We do
Okay.
have our recap episode coming up in November soon, but no, that's basically it. Um yeah.
Okay. All right. So beware of the Mariah Carey's gonna drop a video of her, Christmas songs gonna be trending all over the whole
Who?
time month. Mariah Carey. Every
She
single
doesn't
year
have
she
to
does.
drop anything.
She drops a clip every single year. Every single year she drops it on the 1st of November.
Okay, but
Every
she's
year she does.
she's not drop she's Mariah Carey, first of
I
all.
know.
Secondly, she doesn't have to do anything. That song is
She,
continuously giving her
I
royalties.
know, but every single Halloween she does that. She just,
I know.
like when
Listen,
it
I'm not ready to
strikes
be talking,
12.
but listen, can we just get through Halloween first, please? Like this
Okay.
is coming out on the 29th. It's coming out tomorrow or tonight,
Okay.
whatever.
All
But
right. All right. All right. All right.
let's just get through that first, please. And then we'll
Okay.
talk about Mariah Carey and I'll share and anything she wants for Christmas or whatever. Anyways.
Okay. All right. So I'm Mikel, and
And I'm Tanika.
we're out until
Uh, Tomorrow, Thursday.
tomorrow. All right. Peace, guys. Tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.